Hello, what is going on, my crypto legends? Let me know in the comment section. We are going to take a look at the S&P 500. We're taking a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at some of your favorite altcoins. I'm just here going to read the comment section. I can see already a few comments. How is everyone doing? Make sure, first of all, to scroll down and smash up that like button, guys. Very much appreciated. We've got 80 people here already. Make sure to crush that like button on your way in. And I'm going to go through the comment section here very, very quickly. Yeah, very, very quickly, guys. Hello, how is everyone doing? Let me know in the comment section if there's any issues. Hello, guys. Can you see me? Yes, I think so. I can see Mark Dutch here, one of my moderators, saying that, Spanish Wi-Fi. Have I got good connection? Yes, I have, I think. Right. Let's take a look at Chainlink analysis. Chainlink analysis. Oh my goodness. I got a lot of Chainlink here in the description. What's going on for Chainlink? Press popcorn. You got that right, Mark Dutch. We like Chainlink. I've got Rose right over here. We were talking about Rose for ages. Okay, I've got this one prepared in the chart. I bet somebody's going to talk about Rose also, so we'll leave it for later. Okay, Oasis protocol at the verge of a parabolic move. It's going a little bit parabolic. I see us defending here the last all-time high very, very well, which is around about that 45-cent level. It's something that we're going to analyze, okay? But anyway, we'll do that a little bit forward. I bet someone will ask for Oasis during the stream. Let me just say hello, Mark Dutch. Thank you for joining. Average, thank you very much for joining in the to the stream. And yeah, hi everyone. Don't forget to smash up that like button. Thank you very much for the insane support, Average. Right, let's scroll down. Still waiting. Yes, I am live now, I think. Take a look at Loopring, please. Thanks. Love from India, says Nakul. Absolutely. We'll take a look at Loopring. I love these live Earl Grey analysis, says Seb. Loring, how are you? Right. Let's take a look. Greeting. Have a nice live stream. V1, thank you very much. Bow analysis. Spanish Wi-Fi. That's an early Chainlink start. Right, let's just, let's first take a look at, shall we do Chainlink? Predictions for Solana. We'll have to take a look at Solana on the charts, see what's going on. Right, so we got Chainlink, we got Solana. I've said hello to everyone here already. Let's take a look at Solana, Chainlink, and then Solana, right? I've got ICP here, someone, Dashan says ICP. So yeah, let's crack on. Link, I think Link looks a little bit boring for the moment. So it's having a little bit of a correction right now. I think, like I said, we could come all the way down to that $24 region. We're just about $1.30 away from it, actually. So there, I am expecting to get defended. Chainlink to be defended at that range. Now, as you can see, we didn't manage to get above this major cluster of volume, as you can see here on the chart. So I would expect Chainlink to get defended from this $23, $24 range. We've got a nice mountain here on volume profile, as you can see, and we have several bounces, as you can see also with this major box area. It has been a pretty decent area where we have had support and also resistance right over there. So I would expect for Chainlink to get some kind of bounce. Now, we do not know, because looking at the 4 hourly, daily, we are in a massive downtrend, guys. Okay, and you even zooming out, right? We got the all-time high. We got this. You could say that this is a top, okay? You cannot say that this is really a higher high, okay? This is basically an attempt in breaking. This is an absolute failure. This would have been a great short opportunity, because if you go to the daily, it was basically a massive wick right there. So definitely a failed attempt to get above this major resistance. As soon as you see this, it would have been a good shorting opportunity, because it's a clear failed attempt. So on Chainlink, you know, we zoom out, guys, always. We try and, you know, go to high time frames to shorter time frames, and we are on a downtrend, okay? And analyzing the situation, you know, it is very, very likely that, you know, this was a lower high. I was expecting maybe up to $30. We were talking about in between $28 and $30 because of the fib levels from the high to the low. It is true that we are breaking major resistance, but maybe this correction hasn't ended yet for Bitcoin and the entire crypto space. And I want to explain why at some point of the live stream. I do see it pumping a little bit higher. I would be surprised if we do continue down to that 40k levels from here. But basically, what we got for Chainlink are two potential scenarios. Obviously, there's a bullish one and there's a bearish one, of course. And you know, the bullish one would be getting heavily supported from this range, because we will stop here for some time. Okay, it might be a couple of hours, it might be a day. We don't really know, but there is definitely there is some confluence there with this major support, you know, on the VPVR and several touches, as you can see. But looking at I mean, it's pretty obvious for me that you are just basically creating another lower high right there, okay? And you are potentially going to break the $24, and Chainlink might be coming back down to retest these lows or even lower, guys. We have to go with the trend basically, and it is to the downside. I'm an ultra bull. I have 30% of my portfolio. A lot of the subscribers know this, but yeah, we need to go with the actual, you know, the trend structure. And I do see Chainlink, it does have a possibility to hit the summer lows, all right? And that will be the ultra mega bullish moment, okay? That will be the moment where you need to buy in, yes or yes. This is not guaranteed that we're going to hit those levels, but in this not financial advice, of course. But going with the trend, guys, you know the deal. I mean, there is a hope, okay, because we are above a major resistance, that if we do get that bounce and start pumping like crazy here, getting above the 62, I mean, that would be another major area right there that might be pretty difficult for Chainlink to get above to. But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at some other cryptos. I'm going to be midterm bearish on Chainlink, obviously macro bullish. But yeah, like I said, we're probably printing a lower high. You might get another bounce to the upside, and then it will come down. I don't see enough steam here to pump Chainlink to much higher levels. We also basically, you know, taking a look at the VPVR. I mean, it is, I say, 65% of chance, you know, correcting from this area. We got to say, I'm not sure if that $24-$23 range is going to hold as support. You know, the massive amount of volume profile around that area, it's just been like a mission impossible here for Chainlink to get above, right? So yeah, let's take a look at what else. Solana. Let's take a look at Solana. See what Solana's cooking. Right, Solana. Yeah, basically for Solana, what we can see here is that massive downtrend. There is you know, something that's not good here on Solana. Solana is getting a little bit of resistance from this drop here. As you can see, this is the daily, and we have a very important daily level right there. Okay, the closes of the candle, and if I actually expand this all the way down, to the back here, we have several touches. So it is definitely a major important day level right there. And the reason why you can see, you know, daily closes over there, daily opens right there, daily close and open right there. And yeah, we did see a close with this mega candle right there. And yeah, basically now is where we're getting rejected. So, or we either, you know, turn around from here, or you break it and turn around from here. Those are the two scenarios, guys. I think we're going to get heavily rejected from these lower highs. Immediate short term, we're still in a downtrend. This is a very, very solid base where we could find a floor before we actually pop to the upside. It does make sense that you may be going to find a very, very nice consolidation here in the next coming couple of weeks before Solana sees any higher movements. So yeah, those are the two scenarios for Solana. As you can see, you know, it's just, we're basically getting a huge amount of resistance there. So yeah, let me just take a look at some fib levels here on the daily from the high to the low right there. We haven't hit the 62% levels from this high to this low. Yeah, there is a bullish scenario here. There is a bullish scenario where we could potentially reach these highs. It would be the 62% Fibonacci retracement from this drop. Okay, so there would be a scenario here potentially of reaching those levels in the next couple of days. And then I think, you know, we are potentially going to get major rejection from that level. Let's take a look at what else we've done. Chainlink, Solana. What else? What else? What else do we have over here? What else? I wanted to talk about a little bit of the S&P 500. Let's talk a lot about Bitcoin, guys, because, you know, in today's video, I'm not sure if you guys watched today's video, we were talking about the major resistance zones that we had above us. And, you know, I can take the fib levels for any newcomers here. We can take a look. You know, Fibonacci is so important, especially you know, in an uptrend, in a downtrend, it doesn't matter. But, you know, we are clearly in a downtrend. All right. People are coming extremely bullish. I am a macro bull, and I do believe that we'll be pumping, you know, potentially to 47 to 50k levels. Not just yet though, not just yet. I want to see a little bit of more, you know, another attempt, just like what we saw here, guys. We could actually, you know, analyze. Let me just get the VPVR out of the way, and I'll just go through Bitcoin, and then I'm going to go through a lot of altcoins here in the comment section. But yeah, basically we're wicked down below. You could say you could say that we wicked down below here, right? Something very similar to what happened back here. Now we are looking for that kind of, you know, recovery phase, sideways action in the next coming days. This is actually what is happening. So if this were to be a similar kind of accumulation schematic, we could stay a couple of days around this range here below the $45,000, and then get a massive drop. Let me just show you guys, just so you're ready, you know, the pump up to $46,000 is likely. Okay, it is likely. But I just want to show you some similarities to show you how these levels react, right? So in the case of BTC, all the way back here, and I hope you guys can see it properly, all the way up here, if you compare a little bit, okay, a little bit, not exactly the same, you know, these lows over here, this consolidation that happened right there, very similar to what happened here, right, when we got this, and then nice support right there, okay, as you can see on the chart. And basically here we broke down this major level. We had a major support range there where we had consolidation. It broke down, and then we were getting heavy resistance at this level. That resistance point here is exactly just below the $46,000. And just to take a look at some fib levels, if you take a look at the high from this point back in June, if you take a look at the high here from June to the low, right, this one hit, you know, to perfection. Right there, fib high to the low right there. Ooh, just right over here, it hit to perfection that Fibonacci golden pocket range, right? This is when you started dropping, hitting that major consolidation phase right here. So if we were to take a look at something similar, if this were to be an accumulation zone, you know, like I showed you what happened, and it doesn't need to happen, the same doesn't need to happen, okay? Because a lot of people, you know, I know all these trolls saying, you know, history doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme, guys. I did make a video on the similarities, and it's absolutely insane, because from this drop on the 19th of May, and this other drop on the 22nd of June, you know, there is exactly 43 days, and there's exactly 43 days here from this drop to the next drop. Okay, you can check it out yourself, guys. So anyway, back to, you know, similarities and what could happen if you take the fib levels from the high to the low, all right, maybe around this level, $47,000. We are already going to get a lot of resistance. Now you might have a wick here and close below this range. It all depends on the price action, but I do see a lot of resistance, like I showed you in today's video, in between $45,000 and $47,000. Like, you know, we have this major support level here on the 4 hourly. We got the fib levels, 50%, 62%. Also volume profile, I think, yeah, volume profile is where we have most of the volume is at that range, just right there. Okay, as you can see here. So this is exactly $47,000. So you might see a little bit of volatility at that range. $47,000 is exactly at the golden pocket. Also from the high here to the low, you know, you have the golden pocket of Fibonacci level, and you've also have, you know, where the most volume profile is. So it's just that might be a very good short opportunity, guys. Remember, we are in a massive downtrend. We're going to see people ultra bullish if we do hit those levels, and we are very likely going to get some rejection. Now, I wouldn't short the first candle. I would short the reaction as soon as we hit those levels. Let me just take a look at the 4 hourly here quickly, at the 1 hourly, sorry. And yesterday on the live stream, and I'll go through the altcoins straight away, guys, but I need to, I can't stress this enough, because I need to show you why why we did get a reaction. You know, you can take a look at yesterday's live stream, and we talked about, you know, the most important level after this pump action, where we could get heavily rejected. And this was exactly, I know a lot of people were talking about higher levels, you know, 47, 46, but we were already having, you know, the start of the major resistance here. And you may ask, why was the resistance here? Well, you know, first of all, all of this over here is a consolidation, right? I know it's good to take fib levels from higher levels, but if you are scalping, if you're doing short-term analysis on the 1 hourly or 15-minute, you know, you need to take a look at where does the drop really start, because, you know, it doesn't start here, it doesn't start here, it starts right over here, looking at the 1 hourly. And if you take a look at the fib levels from the start here to the low, you know, it's just a perfect touch on the golden pocket ratio right there. And what you know, what you do see here is a failed attempt. We've also got the volume, guys. We talked about this yesterday. We've got a massive amount of volume right there on this 1 hourly candle. It's the first one from the drop, and where it ends is exactly at the golden pocket. Look at the amount of volume that there is there. Absolutely insane. A huge spike. Now, there is some volume profile right there with this. It basically, look at the gap also here on the volume profile. It's absolutely perfect. You know, this is like the very last point of control, you would say. And then there's a huge gap here. So, you know, if you break this level, you are going to have a major jump up to $46,000 approximately, which is our next major point of resistance. We didn't manage to get above that range in the immediate short term. Now I'm in a small scalp position, and I'm planning to take some profits. If we do hit that 42.6, that is approximately, we almost hit it. And the reason why I entered a short position is because of this failed attempt, right? We do not try and catch the first candle, right, to that major resistance. Once you see that next wick, okay, and you could go to the 15-minute or to the 1 hourly, you can clearly see that you managed, and you could already say that this one's already a valid point to short, because you do have that major rejection from this high. So you got this high, you got this major rejection, and then, yeah, to confirm it, you have a third one where this candle wick on the 1 hourly closes below this wick, right? There's a clear rejection right there on the price action, right? So, yeah, I mean, I just entered a short a little bit late, but it was on Prime XBT. Just right, hang on a second, this is the S&P 500. I did enter a short position on the S&P also. But on Bitcoin, and I want to explain why also, guys. I think it's super important to know why I entered the short. I entered the short because of that reaction on the last candle, right? We did talk about that major resistance on yesterday's video, on yesterday's live stream, and on today's video. where we did have, like I showed you guys. I mean, it's just for newcomers also, and people that didn't pay attention potentially on yesterday's live stream or today's video. You got those fib levels, you got the huge amount of volume from this drop. Okay, first candlestick on the 1 hourly close right over there, and this is exactly where you are hitting. Now, like I said, I wouldn't short here. I would short here after seeing this, and this. You know, I just entered on that red candle there because I saw the last hourly close here below this last wick, okay, and this was almost a confirmation. I really felt like shorting here, but I could see some more action to the upside, like mentioned on today's video. You could always ladder into a position if you wanted, if you enter in a short position. So that was the reason why, guys. And I got my take profits here at 42.6. I've got my stop loss at break even already, just in case this flips and goes to the other, turns around. But where would be my take profit? Where am I going to take profits? Now, yeah, the price could come all the way down to the low $40,000. First take profits, you know, being realistic, we do have a lot of support below us right now. It was huge resistance. I'm talking about the 42.7k levels. We had huge resistance, several touches here on the 1 hourly, long consolidation. If we hit those levels, it's very, very likely we're going to have some kind of reaction, right? Now, I do not know if we are going to get a massive bounce from here or we're going to break it. What I do know that I'm going to take profits from the short that I've taken here, thanks to this reaction right there. And it's super important, guys. I don't see hardly anyone on YouTube explaining why did you enter, why are you taking profits at these levels, and, you know, just taking a look a little bit at, you know, volume profile, a little bit of volume, a little bit of price action, you know, some fib levels, some candlestick reactions on the 1 hourly is for me better for day trading. Just a quick brief explanation. You want to see this reaction over there, you know you're hitting a major resistance, bang, you enter a short position. Where you're going to take profits. Now, this could turn around from here, but this is why you could you know, defend your level. As soon as you have this drop, you cannot have your stop loss here. And just hope that you're going to go lower. It might turn around and you're stopped out. As soon as you have some profits, or you take some profits off the table, or you go to break even, because if not, yeah, you can have your stop loss right there, just in case, and it will get triggered. It will get triggered. So you better put it on in break even. And like I said, we are getting a little bit of resistance from this reaction that we had right there, right? But I think it's yeah, not too much. It's not too much. I think it's going to be easy to break down a little bit here in the immediate short term. I think we'll be taking this lows at least a wick or something. And also, if we take a look at Elliott wave theory, okay, in the immediate short term, you can apply Elliott wave theory wherever you want, right? And we know we have usually 5 waves in an attempt. Usually third wave is larger than the first one, but yeah, if you can see that this is kind of a floor, and if you've been looking at price action for a long time, you know that, you know, this is potentially one start of a wave of the lowest part, and you get another one right there, third wave. It's not the best, you know, but just you can clearly see that you have these waves, all right, and you can have much more, but you can see exhaustion right there on this wave. You know, it's just pretty clear. And this is very, very likely to hit the low part here, or the first wave right there. It's very, very likely to have some kind of reaction before it starts continuing to the upside. And it either does, in my opinion, it either does this, or it either does this, and takes this this low over here for over leveraged long positions, and then continues to the upside. Or it can continue down. I don't care what it does. What I know is this is going to be a major area where we might get a bounce, right? And sorry for that, guys, but I want to explain why. It's very, very important to explain why. What am I doing? Why am I short? Why are you taking profits here? You know, these levels, why they do have importance, right? Let's take a look at some altcoins. Let's take a look at some altcoins straight away. BTC is breaking lower on the 1 hour chart. Yes, sir. Love your TA. Love from down under. Thank you very much, my man. Hello, bro. Do you still have your long position under 40K for Bitcoin, or did you update them? Yeah, I did not. I didn't enter a long position in the end. I had a bunch of orders just below 30. No, it was at 39.2. It did not get triggered. We went to 39.6 here on Bybit. I had a bunch of orders here getting ready for that volatility. Yeah, it did not. I didn't get any long positions here. But yeah, definitely want to take some kind of profits on your way up. S&P 500 also, and I will take a look at altcoins. We are at a critical level. We are making here a kind of a small double top. I've got my stop here at break. I just entered the reaction, very similar reaction to Bitcoin. And, you know, this could flip, guys. It doesn't matter. I'm protected right now, but I do see a big ride here to the downside on the S&P 500 to this major support. I mean, I think this is a really nice setup also. You know, easy. This is also, you know, this major downtrend. On the macro, we are in an uptrend, but I think we've got another leg up. We're also hitting that golden pocket range and also last major resistance zone from this price action that we've had here for the last few weeks. So yeah, we can clearly see that we've got rejection right there. I do see a potential leg down. I think I'm going to hold this one because the fees are really cheap for trading the S&P on Prime XBT. I might hold this you know, till tomorrow because we might see that drop. I'm protected. It doesn't matter whatever it does right now. So predicción for Link says Juni, right, you want a Chainlink prediction? I think Chainlink will reach $100 by 2030. No, I'm only joking. I think it will reach, yeah, it can go above $100. It's going to be an important coin that a lot of, it's basically going to be used. It's, you know, connecting real world data with the blockchain and cryptocurrency. And this is a really important role. So yeah, it's definitely at least a $100 coin in the future, in my opinion. KASTA, somebody asking for KASTA. KASTA, we did some small analysis on KASTA yesterday. Let's take a quick look here on KASTA. Just a quick look. We were talking about that ascending triangle. It was forming an ascending triangle, but there's only spot trading. So basically you could buy and sell at this movement. But this was very much talked about yesterday. We formed, hang on a second, there it is. Yeah, right over here. I thought so. We talked about this scenario. We were already breaking, but we were trading around about, you know, 85 cents. Beautiful ascending triangle. It's stopped right at that target. Now, these are textbook patterns. You need to defend yourself, take profits very fast because, yeah, a lot of textbook patterns are just don't work that well, okay? I like to see them. They are, you know, like to see them sometimes, but I don't trade just based off textbook patterns. It was looking pretty good, and yeah, actually met the target. KASTA right now in a correction, obviously, after this massive break to the upside. Could we enter a you know, massive bull flag here? We could actually, you know, there's a nice stop here at about 94 cents approximately. We could stop there, get a consolidation and continue up, guys. Very excited for the KASTA app. It's going to be insane. It will be insane. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at, okay, I got a super chat here. I know I can see it, guys. Moderators, thanks very much for letting me know. What's up, bro? Ray Santos, thank you very much for the $5. I know you, Ray Santos. You got a YouTube channel, I think, also, Ray Santos. I think you were talking, I remember you talking about Coty, and let me know in the comment section if this is you. Over a year or over almost 2 years ago, when it was at about 2-3 cents, you were one of the I remember seeing you on YouTube, Ray Santos, right over there. He was talking about Coty when it was at 2 cents. This has to be it has to be you. You really yeah, Ray Santos crypto. yeah, definitely you. I remember you got a video talking about Coty at 2 cents, and I did get a bag, yeah, and did some research because of you, my man. Did a nice profit on that. Right, let's, what's up, bro? Can you check out Rose chart? I'm telling my my 45k followers on Twitter to follow you. Stay ruthless. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you for the insane support. Yeah, I remember about you talking about Coty when it was at 2 cents. This was got to be at least 2 years ago, I think. And yeah, bought some, sold at 6 cents. So yeah, just made a small profit on that. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Rose, my man. I mean, Rose is absolutely exploding. I think Rose will go above $1 at some point. Now, it's gone a little bit too parabolic. So at this moment, I was saying on a lot of the videos that this is a recipe for a parabolic run in the next coming weeks. I think Rose will go parabolic. And you know, even though if it goes to $1 or $1.50, it is going to be a parabolic movement. So don't expect this one to do a 10x, okay? Because it's already a pretty large market cap. It's got over 1 billion. It can go to 3-4 billion in the immediate short term, coming weeks. Let's be realistic. It can't do a 10x, I think, in a month, but it can do a 2-3x going to the $1, $1.20. Now, we can take a look at some Fibonacci levels here and expect this one to dip below slightly here, the all-time highs, because you cannot go parabolic like this. And yeah, expect to this to be defended. It's very, very likely that you're going to lose this level and consolidate a little bit, you know, or even come down very, very close to the lows and then continue up, all right? Now, this is what Rose does, but Rose is in a very, very nice uptrend. You know, it's having massive pumps and massive dumps almost to the start of the pump. So what you can, but you know, it is growing nicely and consistently. Big backers behind this project, okay, partnerships and, you know, huge investors. It's definitely going to do well, in my opinion. It's one of those L1s that is going to turn into, you know, the top 50. I would say it's a top 50 coin. It's currently ranked about 90, 93 or something like that on CoinGecko. And L1s and L2s, I'm extremely bullish on these. But you can see these reactions, these massive pumps and dumps. Now, it is true. It would have been nicer to see a nice consistent growth here to this range, all right, being a little bit consistent and then forming like a nice solid consolidation ascending triangle, not breaking out like this. Now, if we break out like this is just absolute FOMO. A lot of people are gonna, you know, a little bit of panic sell, panic profit, and we might have that reaction, and we maybe not going to bounce, guys, from this level. Very, very possible. When you go parabolic like this, you know, you could expect coming back down. But overall, the growth is insane. This is just a recipe. This is just getting ready. It's getting ready for one of those movements. You know, it's breaking highs, breaking highs, breaking highs with parabolic moves. At some point, this is just going to, I've seen it before. At some point, it's just going to, you know, it's going to jump from this 50-cent level to about $1, $1.50. And everybody will be like, whoa, what? How did that happen? You know, this was trading at 50 cents, you know, low 50 cents just a week ago. It's very, very likely to happen, guys. A strong layer 1 blockchain project. So, I mean, immediate short-term analysis. Who knows? This might hold. It might hold. But don't be surprised if it doesn't, okay? But I wouldn't be bearish if it doesn't hold. It could easily come below this range and consolidate before we come to higher levels. And basically the reason why is because of this massive pump that it's had. You cannot have a pump like this in just 2 days without a decent correction. So very, very likely to correct a little bit more. Don't be afraid if it dips below the all-time high here at 45 cents. I would see it at as a good buying opportunity below 45 cents. Because this one is over $1 coin. It is over $1 coin. I'm not going to say it's a $10 coin. Let's keep our feet in the ground here and be realistic, you know. But you could double your money on this one in the next few weeks. You could have doubled it right here when we talked about it. You know, we've been talking about it for weeks now. But that was a good buy zone over here. So my man, thank you very much for the $5. Right, let's take a look here at some altcoins. I'm just going to check here let's take a look at you know, some different altcoins. Why not? Let's take a look at some alts. Right. They need to get wrecked first. The ones that are calling for 100k. Yes. Hasta la KASTA, baby. Bang, bang in the beat. Mark Dutch, come on. Come on, man. Let's try and keep it serious for a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Let's try and keep it serious. Right, let's take a look at... Oh my goodness, this comment section is going crazy. Let's take a look at Avalanche. Let's take a look at Avalanche. It hit my take profit. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't. I think I'm just going to take profits here. We could go to much lower levels, but yeah, I'm going to take profits on this. I'm going to take profits on this. I'm going to keep the S&P 500 trade open because the fees are extremely low. I don't like to swing trade on Prime XBT because the fees are absolutely crazy. By the way, you got the best bonus down below on Prime XBT. It's only 25% fee discount, which is good. But the good thing about Prime XBT, you can trade S&P 500. You know, you got gold, you got oil. You know, if you are a good trader and you like to accumulate Bitcoin and you're a good trader trading gold or Forex, you know, Prime XBT is your place to go. That is for sure. It's your place to go. Yeah, you get the best bonuses available down below, guys. And if you want to support the channel, it's another good way to do it. Let's take a look at Avalanche. Let's take a look at Avalanche. Right. Avalanche. Oof. Not looking good. It's not looking good. Sorry, we were talking about Avalanche here on the live stream yesterday, and we talked about this major resistance level. I mean, it's the only box that I got there above us, and you know, if we take a look at the fib levels from this peak to the low, strangely enough, we didn't even hit the 50% retracement. Yeah, I mean, it would have been a good short opportunity right there. So this is a potential missed short opportunity. I think we probably talked about not shorting this because of a double bottom here, and we could see much higher levels. We probably talked about a short position at the $102 potentially, and yeah, basically creating a next lower high, guys. I mean, I haven't got a trend line here. We're talking scalping, we're talking day trade or small swing trade of 2 days or 3. If you take a look at a trend line from this high to the, yeah, you could, it just looks like we're going to form a gigantic descending triangle, and it's not going to look good. It's not going to look good. I mean, it's not going to look good. It's not going to look good. Take profits, guys. Bear market is here. Bull market is cancelled. Get your moon boots, you know, put them back in the cupboard, save them for 2024, 2025. You know, no Lambo this year. No, guys, I'm only joking. I think there is a possibility as soon as this, if we do manage to break in the case of Avalanche, you know, I'm insanely bullish on L1s. If we do break this resistance, it's going to be looking very, very good in the case of Avalanche. Very, very strong support level and resistance. I think and we should be breaking this last lower high. Okay, so it's not going to be. We're not going to be out of the woods if we do break $105. It's going to be complicated. I mean, it would be a great short opportunity with a tight stop loss. As soon as you start seeing some failed candles, like I showed you on Bitcoin, we do have Bitcoin having these S&P 500 absolutely beautiful. We're actually dropping from this level. Yeah, like I showed you from here, from Bitcoin. That's a perfect short opportunity if we did see this on Avalanche right up here. It would have been nice to see it a little bit higher. So Avalanche overall, you know, it's enough talk. If Avalanche manages to get above here, even better for a short position. Tight stop loss, potentially, you know, is going to be behind this trend line from these lower highs. It's going to be behind at least the 78. Well, no, it's actually a little bit too. It's a little bit higher. If you do get some wicks here and see that kind of reaction, if you do see a couple of wicks there, it's very, very likely going to get a massive rejection. But I mean, I would wait for the price to come to you, because you could potentially short this now, you know, thinking, yeah, we're going to retest the lows. And then what happens is you do this, and yeah, and then you come down. I think that 105, 110 level would be a nice area. You're going to see a lot of confluence there with this major support and this trend line, and an attempt to break it. Let's take a look at different ICP Web3 coin. ICP got absolutely crushed. ICP got absolutely crushed during the last months. Are we on ICP? I mean, we lost this major level. It was absolutely crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Let me just get this out of the way. 1 second. I remember talking about this on ICP. The very, very likely scenario that this was going to double bottom and break resistance here. Now, of course, I'm not a breakout trader. Breakout traders in crypto, it's like FOMOing in, basically. If you're trying to break out trade, you're buying at the end, you know, of a major uptrend, thinking that you are going to break a major support level, and this is what happens a lot of the times. You get a massive rejection. I like to trade better the bounce of a resistance of a support after breaking it, just like this one right there. I would have shorted this. I wouldn't have shorted this because this is the next, you know, it's even the third attempt on breaking it. So there is a high chance that it might break to the upside. It didn't in the end. Basically, the first touches, to short or long. And yeah, that didn't play out. That double bottom. I think we were talking about a double bottom right there, or a triple bottom. It didn't work out. Too bearish. Sentiment was too bearish. I mean, this actually looks like it might come to lower levels. It's creating a double top right now. We just... Okay, hang on a second. This was an insane short opportunity. I mean, this box is not too relevant on this one. This was just for quick live stream analysis, where we just get a box and we take a look at areas. But if you concentrated on this coin to take a look at where the exact, and this is on the 4-hourly chart, where the exact point of touch here. You know, if you take a look at how many times, let me just zoom in here. It's absolutely insane, guys. Look at this level here that I've marked on ICP. I'm talking about the $37.8, okay, to be almost exact. Look how you exactly touch that level here after, you know, what was it, 3 months? You came here to almost the exact dollar from a major support where we bounced before. You touch it again. You did not touch it here, but you slice through it. So that is going to be an insane major resistance. First touch is a short opportunity. I mean, this is what I try to explain on my channel and on my live streams a lot of the times. And you know, if you zoom right over there, you touched it on the dollar. It's on the dollar. It's absolutely insane. This major level where you've wicked and touched here several times as support, and you know the deal, guys. This is mainly the kind of trading strategy that I show on the live streams, on my videos is touches of support and resistance. First touch right there, absolutely insane. First one, I would have shorted this. I wouldn't have shorted this second one because you do not know if you are going to create a double top or you're going to break straight through it, right? So, and you might think to yourself, okay, but where are your targets? Well, analyzing the situation, my target would have been at this peak over here, and exactly where we've stopped. I know but I can show you the trade from today. I know it's easy to say, yeah, but now the price action, it's already done. You need to use a little bit of your, you need to analyze the situation. What points are you going to get rejected? What points are you going to come back down to support? And you can see, these consolidation areas. You are gonna, if you short this, you need to take profit here. Don't think you're going to come back down to retest the lows. So ICP, it looks like being pretty clear here. I think ICP, it's created a double top. Price action is not looking good. It's very, very possible we're going to come to lower levels. We're going to come back down and retest this area again. Very, very likely. Very, very likely. Okay, you might not reach it, create a slightly higher low, and it will be bullish, or you might touch it and even slice through it. This is the thing of second attempts. When you second attempt it, you maybe break it or you maybe bounce. I don't care. We trade because of the reaction, not because of FOMOing in, basically. Let's go here through the comment section, see what we can find. What about XRP? What do you think about the trail? XRP, I think it looks like a dead coin. It looks like a dead coin, basically. Let me just go here through the mods chat, guys. 1 second. I want to just check that I don't have any super chats. Right. Right, let me just go through the comment section. Sorry guys, I'm just reading here some comments from the mods. RIP Bull Run 2021, all-time high, 69k. Maybe. I am still bullish, but I'm bullish, but I'm not sure if we are going to hit 69k. I do see a relief rally happening. Well, S&P is getting a massive hit right now. Getting heavily rejection. I can see a harmonic pattern here. It's an alt bat, right? I had this pattern here. I think it's going to be looking bad in between today and tomorrow, but a major bounce is very, very possible here from these low levels, from this level that we did get a bounce. I can see the price maybe coming to lower levels. The reason why we might get a bounce from where we're at right now is because there's huge amount of volume profile where we're currently trading. Definitely going to take some profits from here. But remember, if we zoom out, S&P 500 is in a massive uptrend. It's in a massive uptrend, creating higher lows. So we might see Bitcoin and S&P a little bit bearish in the immediate short term, but I see I'll be bullish on Monday or Tuesday. Definitely, I see S&P will be breaking all-time highs the next week. Very, very likely. Very, very likely. If it's not next week, it will be the other week. It's been doing it for months and months and months. So S&P bullish. Very likely that Bitcoin will be in the immediate short term also. Talking about Bitcoin, someone here saying 69k is the top. It's going to be very, very hard. I mean, it's very, very hard. But guys, money is made in the bear market. Don't worry about bear markets. I would be pleased. Bear market is a gift. The lower the price goes, the better. So if you have money to invest, obviously, you're definitely going to have some. You need to have some spare dollars on the sidelines to invest. The money is made here. I know a lot of you are new. A lot of you must be new. A lot of you must have entered, in March, February, or even in September and October when the price has been pumping. Most of the people have entered, during these uptrends. It's just how it works. on anything. So if you are sad about Bitcoin going down to 30Ks or even just sub 30Ks in the next coming months, you know, it's a gift from the God to you that have entered crypto at these levels. And don't worry, put as, not financial advice, you know, invest as much as you can here, just like what I did also back in mid 2018, 2019, because I already knew it was plan B, Bitcoin's going to 100K, blah, 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 a lot of, you know, bullishness also already in the bear market. So it's going to be a gift. Now, I'm not sure if you are going to be lucky enough to see a lot of cryptos, you know, get crushed and have a nice sideways accumulation, because that is going to be the moment where you are going to get rich, baby. No Lambo this year, but maybe in 2025, who knows? So yeah, just hold on tight, guys. It's bear, money is made in the bear market. Batty boom batty, boys. Is that Seb there? One please. You still think we hit 100K this year? Yeah. I mean, I think there's a possibility. There is a possibility. Market structure is still pretty bullish on the macro. Okay, looking at least at the weekly, daily. You know, it is, as long as we're staying above here, and we do have a nice sideways range there, which will be an accumulation. In the case of Bitcoin, the longer we are here in this range, the better, guys. It's going to be better. If we do go down again and retest 40K, 39K tomorrow, it's not going to be looking good. We want to start, you know, seeing some nice sideways action here for a week or two at least, to give more accumulation space. I'll be very, very bullish. You know, even better if we are trading next week at $42,000, $43,000, $45,000. That's going to be great news. If we're trading in 2 weeks at this range, even better. So yeah, and yeah, basically that, guys. Basically that. Where do you see the bottom for Ethereum? Very good question. I mean, Ethereum got absolutely crushed from major support levels that we were looking at. I mean, I was bullish on Ethereum till we finally broke. You know, this was the last point, not the last point of support on Ethereum, because we got the, you know, this low over here. But I was feeling a little bit confident that this support was going to hold on Ethereum with this massive, large consolidation. And yeah, I mean, but we had a massive breakdown because of Bitcoin also. We talked about this level in today's video. You know, we talked about this level in today's video. I think we talked about two scenarios maybe here. We have this line here, this white line. Look how sometimes it's important to mark these levels. We got heavily rejected here. But if we did not get rejected here, I know there's two scenarios. We either do this or we either do this and this, because that $4,600 is just insane resistance. Now, the bottom for Ethereum, I think if Bitcoin does not break below $39,000, $40,000 successfully, we are going to find a bottom around this range. So $2,800 would be my ultimate bottom if Bitcoin doesn't drop below $40,000 successfully. You might see that volatility on Ethereum, on Bitcoin hitting 38, 37, which will be the trick point. The ultimate spring point will be that one, in my opinion, and it might happen in a week or two. So yeah. Ereverse official Telegram, yeah, no shilling in here, Grin. We want some real questions for altcoins. Bull Run is dead. Bull Run dead till after February. Yeah, it all depends, guys. Look at Oasis Protocol. I mean, look at Phantom. What's Phantom doing? I got someone here asking for Phantom. Yeah, Everest official Telegram. Help me out here, guys. I think he's trying to shill something. Grin talk. Phantom, you know, it will be a bull market or a bear market for whatever you want. In the case of Bitcoin, it's looking a little bit bearish on the 4 hourly, on the daily, on the weekly, still looks pretty bullish. Phantom has done an insane job here. I think Phantom will smash all-time highs in the coming weeks. Very, very bullish news on Phantom. The speed, the fees, you know, is absolutely insane. It's not a blockchain project. It runs on a different technology. And I think Phantom will do well. Avalanche is lagging behind, another one that do well. And yeah, there are some good projects out there, such as Saito is one that I'm very bullish on. Layer 2s, layer 1s, and yeah. Yeah, guys, money is made in the bear market, okay? I have here a lot of people, no bull run till February, no bull run till... don't be worried, guys, this is an opportunity. That is for sure. Right, let's take a look here, because I think... Guess who is live? It's Miss Fibonacci, guys. The link is in the description. Remember, if you want to support the channel, you got Prime XBT. The best bonus right now, it used to be 50% added to your deposit, but it's 25% discount. I think in February they'll be back with 50% added to your deposit, which is absolutely great. Make sure to you got 25% discount if you like trading other cryptos and other markets. Prime XBT is your place to go. On Bybit, you get the best bonus available down below also, which is up to 4,100. It's another way to support the channel. If you're interested in trading, you are experienced, you know you want to dabble, don't risk more than you're willing to lose, guys. Trading is extremely risky. Yeah. Make sure to stay safe, guys. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. The links for our socials, Telegram, Discord are down below. Make sure to smash up that like button, guys. Totally free information here on YouTube and on Bitcoinsensus website. Make sure to show some love and support, smashing up that like button. We can get to 300 likes at least. Come on, guys. And yeah, check out Natalie. She is live. Natalie from Bitcoinsensus. Popcorn is in the description. Yeah, link is in the description. Natalie is live, guys. I'm just going to jump to a live stream. Let's show some support to Natalie. She will Fibonacci everything. She's a Fibonacci expert. She's going to talk about the different levels on Bitcoin and whatever altcoin you want, guys. Make sure... what crypto are we late on? I have no idea. Guys, thank you very much for the insane support. Let's jump to Natalie's live stream. Phantom is awesome. Phantom will blow your socks off. Phantom, it will go to $10 in the future. I'm not going to say when because I don't know. But yeah, a lot of stuff being built on Phantom. Natalie is live. Hit that like button. Show some love. Thank you, Joseph, Mark Dirch, Seb, all my moderators in here. Thank you for the insane support. And I will see you guys in the next one.